looking for speed, oh. Ain't that the reason you're at this meet, oh, oh. You won't find it standing around, no, oh. I got a better solution for you now. Just ride with me now. Say the word and we'll go. I'll be your guide. I'll show you the road. You see a side of driving you never known. I can see you rolling now, yeah. In my mind, I see the high.
On May 21st, 2026, I headed out to Woodland Hills to check out the Filthy Buggers air-cooled Thursday night throng, hoping to find a lineup of classic Volkswagens, Porsches, and Corvairs. But before I could enjoy the meet, I ran into one of the most common problems in the car community. Was I early, late, or in the wrong spot? Let's find out.
Hi all. It's rare that I ever talk to the camera, but I thought I'd talk about this since this is a real part of the car culture video making that happens every blue moon. I just drove to a location that was advertised to have an event. I'll put the flyer right here. There's a couple of websites I used to refer to for looking for car meets. One of them I'll also put over here is SoCal Car Culture, which lists a lot of the events and car meets that happen in Southern California that get promoted. And this one particular event gets promoted as a weekly event, and this is my second time attempting to come to this car meet, and it hasn't happened. Just so you guys are aware, if you guys are looking for car meets to look into, attend, all that stuff, make sure you're triple checking other social media platforms to see if these car clubs are still doing said car meet weekly, because it wasn't until I looked at the bottom of the flyer where it shows their Facebook group and I looked into their Facebook group to then find out they haven't done this event in months. Me going to this to at least attempt seeing if this car meet still exists is something I should share with you guys, because if you guys are looking for car meets to attend to, I don't want you guys to have to show up and then realize it may have been canceled, the date has been moved, or let alone that car club isn't hosting that said event. So please do your research, and I'll let you guys continue viewing the video as other car meets I attend for this video. Felt like it was only fair for me to pop in and speak on this behalf, just in case my videos have motivated you to attend car meet culture stuff and to keep the car culture going. All right, keep going.
After striking out at the previous meet, the night wasn't over just yet. On May 29th, 2026, Sydney, Rosendo, and I, NikkiPursuit, made our way to Chatsworth for Westside Fridays, Valley Edition. And unlike the last stop, this is where the real car content begins. From modern performance builds to unique custom rides, the parking lot quickly filled with enthusiasts ready to kick off the weekend. So let's take a look at what rolled in for the night. Modified cars have been a part of automotive culture for nearly a century, evolving from backyard hot rods into the highly personalized machines we see today. While the goals have changed over the decades, the passion for making a vehicle unique has remained the same. The roots of modified car culture can be traced back to Southern California during the 1930s and 1940s. Young enthusiasts took affordable Ford coupes and roadsters, stripped away excess weight, and raced them across dry lake beds and the Bonneville salt flats. Speed was everything. These early hot rodders weren't concerned with appearance, they simply wanted to go faster than the next guy. As the 1950s arrived, customization became an art form. Builders began chopping roofs, shaving door handles, adding chrome, and creating elaborate paint jobs covered in flames, pinstripes, and candy colors. Cars became rolling expressions of creativity as much as performance. The 1960s and 1970s brought the muscle car era. Massive Auth 8 engines, aggressive camshafts, upgraded carburetors, and performance gearing transformed ordinary street cars into quarter-mile warriors. Horsepower dominated the conversation, while custom vans and cruising culture expanded the hobby beyond racing. By the 1980s and 1990s, tuner culture emerged. Japanese imports like the Civic, Supra, RX-7, and Skyline introduced a new approach focused on turbocharging, suspension tuning, lightweight wheels, and precise handling. For many enthusiasts, this was the golden age of mechanical modification. The early 2000s pushed customization even further. Inspired by magazines, movies, and video games, builders embraced body kits, underglow lighting, giant sound systems, carbon fiber accessories, and wild paint schemes. Car shows became as much about visual impact as outright performance. Today, modified car culture has entered the digital age. Instead of swapping carburetors, enthusiasts often unlock horsepower through ECU tuning and software calibrations. Air suspension systems allow vehicles to change ride height at the touch of a button, while vinyl wraps have largely replaced expensive custom paint jobs. Modern builds blend technology, performance, and style in ways early hot rodders could never have imagined. At the same time, stricter emissions regulations, advanced vehicle electronics, and factory performance packages have changed the game. Many modern cars arrive from the dealership already producing impressive power and handling capabilities, making customization more specialized than ever before. What hasn't changed is the community. Whether it's a traditional hot rod, a classic muscle car, a lowered truck, a JDM tuner, a European performance build, or a modern wide-body supercar, modified vehicles continue to reflect the personalities of the people who build them. Events like this showcase how far car culture has evolved, from simple garage-built racers to rolling works of art powered by both mechanical innovation and modern technology. As the night continued at Westside Fridays, another familiar part of automotive culture began rolling into the lot. One after another, large groups of motorcycle riders arrived, quickly filling sections of the meet with everything from custom cruisers to modern performance bikes. Motorcycles have been a part of transportation history for well over a century, dating back to the first gas-powered motorcycle built by Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach in 1885. By the early 1900s, motorcycles had become increasingly popular across America, eventually leading to legendary brands like Harley-Davidson and Indian rising above hundreds of competitors. The modern biker culture many people recognize today traces its roots back to World War II. After returning home, many veterans missed the camaraderie, adventure, and sense of brotherhood they had experienced during their service. Motorcycle clubs became a way to reconnect with that spirit, creating tight-knit communities centered around the open road. Over the decades, biker culture evolved into a wide variety of riding groups, from casual weekend riders and charity organizations to highly structured motorcycle clubs known around the world. While popular media often focused on the rebellious side of the culture, the reality is that most riders simply share a passion for motorcycles, freedom, and the friendships built through riding. And judging by the number of bikes arriving tonight, that passion is still alive and well. So before we get back to the cars, let's take a moment to check out some of the motorcycles that made their way into Westside Fridays. As the night came to a close, the cars and motorcycles slowly rolled out, bringing another Westside Fridays to an end. From unique builds to great conversations, it was a solid night, surrounded by fellow enthusiasts. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you at the next meet.